Sorry. Guys, I don't know where to start from this video. I don't know if I should be crying. So, I don't know if I should be crying or, but if I cry, it will look as if devil have actually won the battle, right? So I'm just going to be strong for my child, okay? I'm just going to be strong for baby Chisom, okay? I'm just going to be strong for my children, right? So some things happen in your life. You look at it as if it's a minor something, but guys, some things are not just minor, okay? So this how this actually happened, okay? My child break her leg, but God has actually taken control. So on a faithful Wednesday, okay, I was just arranging my things, like preparing the house, doing the things sharp sharp because we needed to go to Wednesday service. So after sweeping and arranging the house, so I needed to go throw the dirty away inside. I already have some dirty around my house, but I needed to go and throw the dirty inside the trash where they can actually come and pack it, right? So, and I outside my gate, okay. So that was how baby Clinton was sleeping and Chisom is awake, right? So it's just something that is very close, like open my gate and then I'll trash it though, and then I'll come inside. But opening the door, baby Chisom started crying. Like she started crying. So sorry. So me now, baby Chisom is awake and she's inside the house, right? So I wanted to go out, like I wanted to close her, lock her inside the house, and just go and trash my thing outside and come back. Yes. But my mind no fit. And I had my gas burning. I had rice on top of the gas. So I'm not even going far. It's just outside my gate. You understand? So it's something that is outside my gate, right? So I'm not even going far, guys. So the person was I already jammed the door, so she started crying. So guys, Clinton has collected my tripod though. So he was actually crying for the tripod. So I quickly went inside the house and Clinton started crying because the person was crying. So her crying actually woke Clinton up. So I went inside the house and I carried and I backed Clinton. Then and I hold baby Jesus on my hand. Only for me to just go and throw away, trash away just one small rubber like that. That was how I carried it though, and then I went outside. Now outside where I go, so I already trashed it already inside the stove, inside the drum. Now coming back, I was still holding Chisom because that road is tired. So motor might be coming, bicycle might be coming, machine might be coming, so that something will not jam her. Obviously, we're on the road, so I could not, and I don't want to leave her. So and you guys, anytime a person comes outside, she just so extremely happy. So I'm going girl. She's just so extremely happy. So because she came outside, she's already outside. And she was so happy that she's outside. That was how I was holding baby Chisom. I didn't even know. Guys, I don't even know. My husband said it's my negligence that led to what happened to her. But that wasn't my negligence, guys. I did not know how baby Chisom flipped from my hand. Like she removed her hand from my hand and then she was running towards the gate. And that was how she fell down. And the corota, there's corota and there's stone on top of the corota. Now teared my baby's leg. Now, another moral lesson I learned on this thing is when a child is crying, don't say, you don't fall, don't overlook anything. Every single sign means something for a child. So when she fell down, I didn't actually pay attention to her. So I just carried her up and then I said, sorry, yes, sorry. She was looking at me, she was telling me, mommy, mommy. So I went to wash my hand on the outside tap, right? So she now stood. I was telling her, come now. She could not move. I said, come, why are you standing there? Come. She could not move. She was crying. She was saying, mommy leg, mommy leg. It's okay. See my tripod now, how that they use do vlog on top of this oga wey dey here. See, mommy, mommy, see, mommy, see. And that was how I quickly went. I say, for this girl to be telling me, mommy, see, hi, there's something. And that was how I went, and I saw it. I shouted. I said, Jesus, oh, Chisom don't kill me. Chisom don't kill me. Hmm. Guys, you will not know how I felt because there was a lot of blood. Allow me now. Allow me. Mm. A lot of blood was gushing out from my daughter's leg. I was like, what is this? Guys, it's an accident. You know, accident is something that they call unforeseen circumstance, something you don't see coming. Like something you don't see coming. But sometimes can be prevented. I wish I locked this girl inside house. She no go get this thing. I was not blaming myself. I was like, sometimes when child is crying, sometimes overlook it. I would have just run out immediately. You know, even take me some second, 1 second, so I don't come back. I was looking at her face. I didn't want her to cry. I didn't want her to feel bad that I locked her to go and do something outside. And I didn't want too much shout inside the house because it would be too crying. I just had to call. I felt somehow. I look at my child. She could not raise her legs. She fell down. Her legs were shaking. Ah, God. I was like, I wasn't putting any blames on her. Obviously, is that like she left my house. I was blaming myself that I could not hold her tight. I was blaming myself that I left her. I was blaming myself that I'll just blame myself. I did not even blame her. I'll still blame myself that I wish I did not open the gates. I left her to just cry immediately. I throw this in and come back. It's not. It's just 1 second. Like it's not even up to a minute. Leave the kids now. Mm. It's not even up to a minute, guys. Immediately, I quickly just tie up Clinton very well, and then thank God there was a bike passing. I quickly took her to the hospital. Reaching to the hospital, they told me, Madam, you go bring card, and I had my card, and it's at home. And because of the situation I saw my daughter on, it did not occur to me that I need to get card. Because I told you guys that the hospital is close to my house when I wanted to go and take immunization for this guy, right? I could not, like, I did not even think about it. My mind was like, this guy is bleeding like this, so now come and go back and go and be looking for card. Will I see it? So I quickly, immediately, I I did not even have my ATM with me, for funny enough, for you to know. But I said, okay, my phone is with me. I will make transfer for anything. So I quickly carried her. I, I left the hospital. So I left the hospital and I quickly carried her to a big pharmacy. That pharmacy is very, very expensive. But I just needed them to stop the bleeding. I needed her to stop crying. I needed them to just attend to her. No matter how expensive it is, as at that period, I know it's something I can actually afford, right? So as at that period, I wasn't even looking at the money. I was just looking at my child as at that period. So unfortunately, they immediately they saw me. Um, they have a lot of workers there. That pharmacy is actually a big pharmacy, guys, because they operate like hospital. And that was how they took her in. They lie her down on the listen. They sat her down. They raised the chair up. You know that chair that you can actually wait. You know that chair that you can actually lie down, and then they'll bring it up. And that was what they put her on, and they started cleaning. She started crying. 2 nurses were holding her. All those nurses waiting for pharmacies. I don't know because it's pharmacies and hospital. Can I just use 2 nurses were holding her hands because Bechisom is she's so strong. Like, do you know this girl is a strong girl? After that thing happened to her, I was looking at this guy say, man, you're a very strong girl. So they were holding her hands and what else? And they were cleaning out the blood first. And then they immediately add some is it spirits and they added something like iodine. I don't know, something like blood to stop the bleeding. Immediately they said it's stitching. Ah, God, sorry guys, if this video is like this, it's because of Clinton, no. To make video for this house now, war. It's only when they are sleeping or I want to make video with them. So guys, and to even clean that thing self is war. But I needed them to add spirits to just to stop the blood. You understand? So they started cleaning it. They started doing everything they want to do. Her hand was so they held her hand, held her leg. Three people, because the children worshipped and she's a child. They don't need to force it on her. They just needed to hold her because that thing is so deep. So unfortunately, after cleaning, I said that it's teaching, no, madam, this thing too deep. So, but before them, I said, in as much as they're holding, they should give her tetanus injection immediately. They said, they will give her they will give her tetanus injection, but I should take antibiotics first. I said, no, it might be bottom on the road, and even if it's stone, that she still needs tetanus injection. So the man was like, hey, madam, wait, now make we finish one. I said, okay, no problem. Oh yeah, continue. Now they what did they do? So the nan told me that they are going to stitch it. That thing is too deep. That is almost close to waiting her bone and what's waiting. I was like, she cannot even stay to clean. It's now stitching that she will that no that she will not. I don't know. I think I was bringing another option for them. They said, Madam, now stitch, you know. So and I said, okay, let them go ahead to stitch her. When they now said they want to stitch, work. The girl cannot stay to stitch her. And that was how the nurse now said that the pharmacist there, I think he's the doctor, he now said that they no fit stitch this one, no. This girl, she no go fit stay. So that was how they now did everything they now did. They now bandaged her leg like that you guys are seeing on the screen. And the bleeding stopped. And to be readdressing after two days. Like we are going to be readdressing it after two days. Sorry. Yeah, the things of men pay to impersonate P2B. Sorry. Come and see me. Sorry, yeah. You don't pay that, Mr. Joe. Sorry. Why the girl no time for center? Don't throw the vitamin C away. Oh. So guys, this is it. Thank you so much for watching and see you guys on our next video. My baby is actually a strong girl. He's well.